I only have just over an hour to livestream today, but I wanted to do something, so let's play for an hour, see what I can do in that time. I wasn't able to do streams for like the last 2 days, even though I wanted to, because I just had other things to do. But, yep. I need to remember what I was doing. Let's see. Stuff is waiting. Okay, it's waiting for this. Where is it? So it's just gonna take me a minute or two to reorient myself to figure out where I left off. If this can call in one more red circuit train, then it will produce then it'll produce tier 3 circuits, or tier 3 modules. That one's almost there. This one's a bit further off, but they're both pretty close. These are probably not too close just because they're slow. Yep, 91 and 106. This station is open. Okay, I'm gonna catch a circuit train. When it comes over here. Oops. Also, I believe I did power last time. Yep, I improved power with water reactors, which probably means our power is doing quite well. Yep. Oh yeah, and that's right. I'm gonna continue to need to place some grids in to fill this out. Although I'm almost done with that. This is pretty close. Okay. Yes. Otherwise, things seem to be good. Things are being produced, albeit slowly. 281. It's gonna be pretty soon. I'm trying to decide whether I'm trying to design something in the meantime. Let's see. This one's producing grenades. I need to remind myself what production cells I made. That's right, I have load on C-structure grids. Did I place them down yet? If I did, I don't remember where. I do have plenty of copper for when I do start getting that in, though. Yeah, I don't think I started placing in load on C-structure yet. This looks really cool with the paired oil processing. Anyway, 297. Okay, still taking a bit longer than I expected, which is to be expected. Is this backed up? Nope, it's fine. Just wanted to double check that. .303. This needs to get to 320. What does the load on state structure grid look like? So I can double check whether I've actually placed one yet. I don't think I have. Okay, that's the shape that I'm scanning for. Pretty sure I have not placed it. See circuits being brought in, even though I'm not sure if it's keeping up or not. this low on? It's low on this, which is iron plates, which is low on iron input. Very low on iron input, actually. I'm gonna need to figure that out in a moment. This is gonna call train over in like 10 seconds. So was the reason that iron is enough because this was out of power? Or because I just don't have enough mining? I think it's just because I don't have enough mining. Okay, where's the train that's going to be pulling in here? Is it this one? No. I guess this is this one. Nope, that's water. Here it is. That may or may not be fine, the destruction. I think it's probably fine. It's probably over here again somewhere. Oops. Accidentally left train view. My guess is that this is going to try to path to productivity modules. Oh, wait, actually, no, that train is stopped there. So, it's going to go to speed modules. I don't think I have to redirect it, but I want to make sure. Yeah. Okay. It's actually going to be fine then. Okay, maybe what I can do in the short amount of time that I have today is get water. Why is this not... What's this cell supposed to be? You're supposed to be a plastic cell. I need to place down the plastic cell again. Those wires are going to be a complete mess. I didn't realize that I hadn't actually placed it in yet. It's good to know. Anyway, I'm going to be producing speed module 1s again, which should very quickly lead to having enough for a speed module 3 train. I don't need to pay attention to that though, that'll handle itself. Okay, this is the thing that got hit. This is struggling on power. Look like I'm up here. Oh, okay, so apparently there is still power problems over here. Oop, I am standing on acid. At least the train isn't here, which means it's on the way to either get steam or pick it up. Is something locked up again, or is it just being slow? It's an iron ore train. Ah, it's backed up again. Well, of course. How is it backed up? It's backed up down through... Wow. Oh, and because its train was destroyed. Where's the Spidertron? Very far away. Okay, I should not be calling that over here. Is my train anywhere nearby? Nope, so that's gonna get stuck too. I just need to walk down here. Or I can steal a copper train. I'm gonna steal a copper train. It's much faster. Never mind, it's not gonna be faster. Except for if I go down to here. Maybe it would be faster? I'm just gonna walk. Actually, my personal train can actually make it out here. Because it's only the path back that's blocked right now. I need to work out why so many trains are getting destroyed over there, though. I'm not expecting biters to be over there, but clearly they are. There's another whole iron patch here that I forgot about, next to stone. That's going to be the next one I add in, almost certainly. I think my train already went past, which means it's going to be stuck. That's fine. Almost there. This is a long way to walk. Let's not stand on the rails for as much as I can. Oop, I bumped the mic, sorry. Here's the first backed up train all the way back here. This would also probably explain why the iron is not working. All the iron is stuck here. Yep. I'm gonna call my train over down to here. That's probably up here, which means I can't do... nope, actually it's over there. It's fine. I don't have to do anything about it. I do need to figure out which train broke and then try to fix it. This is why you don't stand on the rails. Ah. Well, those are the biters that were the problem. At least they didn't destroy the rail. Okay, but they're just pathing directly through here. Maybe I should just build a long wall. Okay, I need that. Also, I'm going to send this back around to pick up. It killed a lot of the train cars. Also, wait, how many cars is this? 1, 2, 3. That's not connected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait, this is currently 10. So I probably don't need those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So I need to manually back this up and try to link it. I don't know if that's something that I can do safely. Also, I don't remember what the rolling stock button is. I keep forgetting. So let's try to find it again. It's either G or V. I need G, okay. There we go. And let's double check that all of this is connected. Yep, and this should have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, okay, and you can go back around to a load. Okay. This is probably back up here, given the amount. Yep, once again, because of the, because of being out of power due to the steam train being stuck. Now I need to just run back up here and try to get there fast enough. I could have hopped in that train. I'm going to walk over to this side and hope that I can get to one of the trains. There goes that steam train. Or that one. I don't know which one is the one that is needed. And let's hope I don't get run over right here. It's a lot of cars being destroyed, or a lot of walls being destroyed. A lot of things being destroyed. I'm trying to watch the mini-map for a train going the other way that I can catch, but it's a little bit hard to spot on the mini-map. Also, my personal train is stuck somewhere. No, I mean, not stuck, but stopped. This is where I should meet my train, because it won't have to turn around, I don't think. Wait, it was 204 meters away. There it is, okay. Now I can have this go up here much faster than would be otherwise. Even though I do have to do a loop to turn around. Almost there, and I can jump out here. This is just waiting for power. Also, I do need to move that train out of the way. Oh, they're inside the walls. Luckily, they aren't attacking the mine. yes, I need to move this train out of the way somewhere. There, maybe? Actually, I think what I need to do is just keep it moving back and forth. There we go, now it's not going to get in the way. It will eventually leave though, so we need to be careful. It's over here. I'm expecting that powertrain to be back fairly soon. But yeah, I need to figure out what to do about this train line, because they keep pathing directly through it. Should probably just build a wall across it. Where is that? Down for, wait. Up here. There's a cliff there. You know, I should just destroy that once there's power. Okay, and that's currently stopped because my train is here, and of course everything is backed up again. At least this is trying to head to unload. I'm actually going to tell it to cycle around to load. Wait, no, it can't do that because it's full. Which means I'm going to send this around here, temporarily. And then back to load. And then, once that's out of the way, I need to get my train out of the way. Wait. No, I just need to delete all of these. This loop is not a good idea. I can just call my train back if needed. Is the power train almost back? Do you need the power train? No. It's a water train. This is steam train. And that is the steam train that I need. Perfect. Okay, I need to figure out what to do about this. I mean, eventually I can put an outpost in the middle of this for uranium. But in the meantime, I need to do something else to protect this train line from biters. Because it's a very important train line. Maybe I just extend the grid out here and put extra defenses along the side. That might be worth it for now. I don't think that'll hurt, so let's do it. Not over the uranium though, so it's gonna stop there, which means biters would path around. Also, it's gonna take a while to actually build this. I mean, technically, I think I could fit the wall there. That's probably up here. Yep. Steam should be getting close. Yep. But yes, if I build the grid up here, I can at least get a defense up to this part, which still leaves biters. Like, biters can still attack here, but I don't think, like, normally it hits down here, so I think it's fine. 1 moment, need to sneeze. Okay. Yeah. So I think adding this in will be enough protection. Anyway, so this is going to start getting power soon, once it starts itself up. Actually, did it break the solar panel over here? Is this place just currently dead? No. It's fine. Just need to wait for it to recharge the roboports again, as usual. And in the meantime, we hope that things don't explode. These bots are going to have to fly over a gap, but because there's nothing up here, that's actually fine. It just means they'll bounce up and down on their way up. I'm still not sure whether I should convert this copper mine to an actual outpost for the main base rather than for the old base. This is waiting for walls. I guess I might as well check on this when waiting. No, you shouldn't be waiting for walls. Unless the setting got mixed up, because... Oh wait, no, those are requests. Those aren't what's in... Wait. No, that is what's in storage. Something went weird with this. I'm gonna have to check on that. There goes the powertrain out again, and also other things are cycling, which is good. Also, this is going to pull back in and then immediately be able to leave again, because I had to cycle that. I'm debating adding a shortcut through this, so that there's just another path for trains to take, and it might actually be faster because they have to do one less turn. Or actually, wait, one less? Two less turns. No, it's the same number of turns. Never mind. Don't know where I got that from. Yeah, power's back up. Which means this is now capable of defending itself again. I'm going to call a train up so that I don't have to walk all the way back, and in the meantime, let's see what else is happening. I don't actually have to replace these because they're not being placed over water. This, however, I do need to do. Let's take out a few more things over here while I'm thinking about it. Oh, I need to reveal this area too, still. Debating reinforcing this wall in some way just because it is constantly getting attacked in this little corner with minimal defense. I mean, I already added more laser turrets to it than it originally had, but... Oh, the train's already here. That was faster than I expected. I'm just gonna head all the way back. I don't think I need to do anything else out here. Wait, no, potentially an iron outpost, unless, the problem was just the backup, which I think is actually the case, so maybe I don't need to do that. How do these go? Yeah, all of these are have a train passing to them or at them. Although some of these are because destination full. This should have 3 trains pathing to it, right? No, 0 out of 3. Why is it 0 out of 3? Oh wait, because this is null. Why is this null? You are an iron mine. This is a problem. Let's fix that. Iron ore load. Go. Yeah, why was that not working? Why was it set to null? And is there anything else set to null that shouldn't be? I hope not. I don't think so. Everything else seems to be working. Yeah, this mine is just being entirely unused because it didn't have a name. Yeah, that should have taken a bunch of iron trains away from here, which is good. It means that other trains can pull in. And now a bunch of these are working. About half. Producing a whole bunch of speed module 3s, which actually it's fully caught up with speed modules. Oh look, an attack over here, probably because they just did artillery. Anyway, yeah. Let's turn that back off. Good to see this being slowly built out. That's a pretty big attack. To be expected, it's retaliation. This copper mine is getting kind of small. I mean, it still has 1.9 million in it. Trying to decide whether it's worth setting up this iron mine right now. I mean, it's not like I'm actually doing anything else, so maybe. Where would this have to go? Here? That would cause backups very quickly. So I guess it would have to be here? Part of this complex? Well, I would need to add an extra turn, which would be a weird path, but might work. Basically, the trains have to enter from the middle to avoid chances at deadlocks. They still, I mean, it can still happen with the builder train, but let's see. Would this location work? I need to remember how the trains need to work. Okay, so they'll stack there, there, and there, which means yes, they have to come in and out from here, which means that they would need to be able to get into there, which means it would need to have a cell right here, which I can add. So I think I want that. However, I do need to get rid of walls for that. Which means the walls aren't going to expand particularly nicely around this because they don't have inner corners for any walls. I think that's fine. Up to around here. Which one? Wait, where's the edge? I don't remember where the actual edge of the wall is. Okay, it's here. So I think that includes that laser turret. Is that going to destroy the things that are outside of visual range, visible range? In the fog of war, I mean. Or at least in the place that isn't actively monitored by radars. I don't think it's going to take out the stuff that's right here, so I'm going to have to actually walk over there. Or, I guess, to get a train over there. I mean, I'm currently sitting in a train, so I can just do that. I will. Let's do this. Also, I think I can safely leave my train on this track for a little bit without worrying about causing deadlocks. Just as long as I don't do it for too long. Also, I need to figure out how to add the stone mine in here as well at some point, but I'll leave that for now. Actually, I think I can just stack them back to back and it would be fine. I think I can just do this. Nope. Wait. Need to go back here. I think I could just do, like, outpost here, iron, stone, and that would be enough. That would work. The trains wouldn't get deadlocked because the middle track is always clear. Yeah. So that would be fine. Okay, this is getting damaged. Oh, this is once again out of power. However, this time, that train probably just came from up there. I'm going to temporarily divert the train and help defend this for a moment. And then I'm going to tell it to go back down here, but it's not going to do that yet. Because it's going to wait for me to get out up here first. Yeah, I think this outpost has trouble just because of the distance between it and power. Like, the steam generators are all the way up here. Whenever steam needs to get up to here, it has a very long path to follow. Also, there's still the issue of this not getting enough water. Despite having the alternative things here, a lot of the trains are still defaulting to give water to these power plants. Which are less needed now. I wish I could set a priority on a station. Let's see. Do I just try disconnecting trains from one of these to make it so that they have to path up here, or do I just hope? I might just hope. Because this is a recurring issue. The train getting stuck here, not fully filled, because a water train isn't pulling in. I might choose to shut down one of these middle reactors. Actually, water trains pull into this one. Clearly. I might just disable this one, even though, I mean, it is producing a gigawatt of power. Because it is being supplied. I'm going to try disabling it as an experiment. It doesn't mean that I need to send this train off somewhere. Well, water train did just end up here. I don't know if that was the result of me doing that, though. Which means that train's probably already on its way back. Actually, that's going up there. No train is reserved this yet, so it's waiting for a train to leave. It's waiting for one of these, which luckily they are filling up. Interesting that this is not fully full. It's loading asymmetrically. Oh, and once again, just waiting for water trains, neither of which are on their way yet. However, I'm expecting, because of the disabled station in here, for this to be better. Expecting water trains to end up here more frequently. They break through really easily. Still no power train is going to be coming up there. Quite yet. But here's the water train. Which will definitely be enough to fill this one, I think. At least I hope. Or not. I don't know if it's going to do that symmetrically. Yeah, it probably is. And there's another water train on its way to both of these now, so that's good. Oh wait, I can see, well, I mean, I can see most of the area, right? That was the wrong button. There's still a little bit that I can't see that I'm going to need to come over here to figure out, but at the moment I can see all of this. So I just need to take that out. I need a deconstruction planner for just gates right now. To get that, but not the rails. I might need that again in a moment. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna destroy that blueprint or that construction planner yet. Yeah, I need it here. Although actually, I think that one might actually be fine. If this goes here, yeah, I don't actually have to remove this. This is good. Although, moment. Those are actually also fine. I'll keep those. Then I'll need to come down here to get that. Still no steam train on the way. Okay, that one's on there. That's fine. Okay, now there should be a steam train on the way. If there isn't, then I'm confused. There isn't. Unless it's just not showing up as blue for some reason. Maybe it just got allocated weirdly. There we go, this train's leaving immediately. Is this going? Nope, not far enough. I'm debating adding an extra steam train just to sit at the loading station so that trains don't have to path all the way back and forth every time and end up in this kind of weird cycle. Here comes another steam train, this time in one that's definitely going to have water all the time. Are you going to path to the place I'm hoping? Let's find out. Pretty sure that's all being that all those alerts are from down here. Nothing's acting up here right now. Nope, wrong place again. I think the problem is just that this is too far away. It's the entire problem. Maybe I should put a reactor over here. need to think about that. I'm not going to do that yet. Oh, I should be adding this at the same time. Give the bots more stuff to do and have the defense built out at the same time. I don't really want to leave up here yet, because this doesn't have power yet, so I want to be able to defend it. But also, I do want to do something other than just sit here. Interesting. The passenger is present, but it's not leaving. Oh wait, it's trying to pass through there. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the train. I'm going to hope that this doesn't explode in the moment while I'm down here. Also, when I race by on the train, that's probably already going to be enough for me to get rid of this, so I'll be ready. Is this going to render? Nope, wasn't actually close enough. Okay, fine. Now I can get it. And that sounds like it's probably up here again. Yep, just in time for that. Luckily, I can actually go over here now, and I can place down the blueprint from a distance. Just as long as this doesn't go back, I need to end up here. Is that steam train going to where I'm hoping? Nope. Still nothing pathing up to here. That's unfortunate. Oop, I need to add the additional condition on here, but I'm just going to set that to manual for now. A lot of stuff already destroyed. Kind of surprised that there's still bots moving, even though there's no power. I guess some of the roboports had residual power, so... Yep, that's probably what they're working off of. There we go. There's a train pathing to this now. Is it this one? Yes. So it's still going to be a moment to get here, but there is a train on its way. I am going to risk leaving this before that train gets here. I might have to turn around and come back. But for now, I want to be here. I mean, technically I don't have to be over here for the initial placement, but... Outpost key starter. Rock is in the way. Is anything else in the way? Oh, I need to remove the substations from here. So let's remove this and swap it out for substations. I think that'll be fine. I shouldn't have left. Power's gonna get there before I do, but yeah. Still worth going up there to help us out, because power takes a moment to start up. Apparently I'm chasing the train. Yep. Let's quickly set up this condition before I'm stopped. There we go. Okay. And now let's deal with this before the power is actually up, just to help it recharge faster. They get in here really fast. Wow, it's on a mission. This is a big attack. That was a pretty big attack. Anyway, I'm gonna have to move my train out of the way, because I'm pretty sure this steam train wants to leave right now. But never mind, it hasn't actually unloaded yet. It is trying. It's gonna get there in a moment. But yeah, right now my train is in the way, so I need to move it over to here. It's actually gonna be pretty much out of the way. Passenger present, and then rotate it around. There we go. Now my train isn't gonna be in the way. And here comes power again. Okay, at least this is going to be fully full of steam next time a train gets over here, because it actually is getting enough water now. It's just the distance that might be a problem. I think I should add another, this extra steam train. Where is that? Oh, that's fine. Okay. Do I have the materials on me to build a new steam train? Yes, actually. I'm gonna do that. How close is unloading? Still have a bit. Okay. No, not ghost placement. I want to actually place that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Copy this. Paste it here. Give it some fuel, which I should have on me. Yep. And go. Wait, it's going to a drop-off. I want to go to a pickup. There. Because it's only one spare, it isn't going to cause a deadlock or a slowdown in getting steam over here, because it's not using up all available stations yet. So having the one extra train in here will just allow faster response times without impacting total capacity. Or at least, it will impact total capacity, but not in a way that actually is a problem. Is going to leave in a moment. There's a lot of attack that just happened right here. Luckily, this one can actually handle it pretty well. Oh look, the steam drain's gone. It's probably one of the rare cases where all of these are actually in use, and now that one isn't. So, yeah. This was definitely still good enough, and if not, I can always add another reactor. Yes, the job of the extra steam train is just to sit here until until one of the faraway stations, or actually any station, but until a station needs steam. That way, it doesn't have to wait for the there and back trip. It only has to wait for one leg of that trip. Oh wait, the copper train needs to leave through here. Let's send my train around, I don't know, there. This is fine now. I'm just gonna get in here and go back. Well, actually not all the way back. I'm gonna go to here. Continue working on this. I think I can just leave this running now for a bit. Might still have a problem. We'll find out when that happens. Yeah, this is actually busy. Can't add a cell in there yet to improve capacity on that end. I could add a pair of cells here. That would improve capacity. Well, sorta. This is not actually a complete cell, so it wouldn't be perfect. I could bypass it, add cells over here. Whoops, I forgot to get out. Anyway, need to make sure I actually get out of the train this time, but in the meantime, what else can I do quickly? I don't know, but look at how many grenades are made. It is waiting for an input, which is coal. But a train is on its way, so that's fine. Probably will need to add another coal mine though. At some point. I think I only have one right now, right? I have this one. I have the old base's coal mine, but that's not going into the main network. Yeah, I think I only have the one coal line right now. Or one coal outpost. So I'll probably need to improve that sometime soon when I start making a lot more plastic and grenades. Anyway, let's get this in. Not that, this. Yep. And just double checking that there's no actual problem collisions. Don't think so. I think everything, all the collisions are natural. Oop, that didn't work. Let's Control Z that. Let's actually place this in the right location this time. And it is my job to build as much of this as I can. The outpost won't have supplies to build this because it's not intended to. Although it will have the boost of having power already supplied. I don't have the steam cars on me, the steam train cars. I need 6 of them. Can I make them? Yes, 5, 6. Those craft remarkably quickly. I'll come back around here to place the rest of those in a moment. I don't have more robots on me, but that should be built as long as it's connected in. It looks like it is. So that's something that everything else should build. Because I'm pretty sure the builder train brings in robots. If not, I'll have to supply it. Yes, it does. Okay. Oh, I also didn't have enough rails on me. That's a bigger problem. Okay, remaining ghosts. 202 rails. Combinators? Oh wait, do I not have... I should have combinators. If I don't have combinators, I'm confused. Okay, they just weren't placed yet. I'll finish placing what I can, and then I'll go get the rails to finish building it out. This doesn't have fuel. Is it going to get fuel? No. I'm just going to give this a couple pieces of solid fuel. I suspect it doesn't need very many to get back. If it gets stuck, then it's fine. But yeah, this is requesting fuel, but it's not going to get it fuel from anywhere. I'm very curious if it'll get back on 4 pieces of solid fuel. Oh wait, it can't get out right now. Because I need to get back to rails. Oh, one more ghost pass. Rails and flamethrowers. So I just need to get the rails. I'm currently requesting 400 rails, so that's good. Also, I'm already in logistics range, so bots should be on their way. The train never leaves logistics range at any point, so the bots won't get lost for once. Won't get confused. Yeah, this little area is quite busy, but luckily it's not busy enough to be a problem. It's just notably busy. I'm gonna tell the train to stop here. And now I just need to wait for the logistics spots, which were chasing me down over here, but that's fine. Three of these are gonna turn into iron ore trains. Unless I have iron ore trains that are stopped. I don't remember if that's something that I sidelined. Those are all stone. Oh yeah, these are iron. So I can just start these up. I don't have to add a new one yet. All of my requests are already fulfilled. Let's not go back this way. Let's go all the way back out to here. Or actually, not there. Here. What's exploding, and is it a problem? That's exploding, and it is not a problem. Is this already all built? This is already all built. Nice. That's good defense. I'm curious if that steam train got stuck anywhere. We'll find out soon. Probably. Two things say no path. One moment need to cease again. Why don't these have a path? Why don't they have a path? These should have a path. Oh wait, one of them is probably trying to get to this one, which is not built yet. It needs the rails. Now that should be one of them, probably. Yes. Actually, it was both of them. Just, I think one of them, either one of them was stuck behind the other, or for some reason they were both trying to get to this one steam place. Not sure which yet. Also, I need to remember to fix this, because this is... Oh, not this. This was fine. The other thing. Did everything built? Looks like it. I need to fix. Wait, no. The thing I need to fix isn't built yet. The thing that I need to fix involves this. Actually, wait. This is something that I can actually add in already, even though it's not actually going to be doing anything. Okay, then I turn off report, and then outpost key solid can go here. I just want to make sure that this actually... Oh, okay, something wasn't placed because of a wall. So I do actually have to fix that. Where is the wall? That is a problem. My guess is that it's something down here, but I really don't know yet. It's also possible that it's something up here. Actually, it really shouldn't be anything up here. Okay, so was that one thing the problem? Yes. Or, yeah, yes it was. Okay. This doesn't actually have to call in a builder train to build most of this, because it already has its materials from the other station. Now, okay, I was about to say, should I build the zone outpost at the same time? I have 12 minutes left that I can stream today, so no, I'm not going to do that. I am going to connect the iron, though, as intended. I'm going to have to get a radar and some rollports up here. I think this way is probably best. Oops, too far. And also, one of these doesn't need to exist. I need to land this up again. Where is it? Ah! There we go. Okay. Try this one more time. Nope. I keep messing up. Let's try that again. Here. This time, let's hold shift. There we go. That looks better. There is something being attacked. I'll have to check on that in a moment. Don't need those because this happened to line up perfectly down here with the edge of the ore patch, which is very nice. And there's the whole ore patch. So I need Roboport. I don't have any on me, so I'm just going to have to place them in with copy paste. That'll connect, that'll connect, that'll connect. Just place a bunch around here. Once this has power, it'll connect. I'm gonna hook up power like that. And then I need to do the 2 upgrade passes. And then connect them all together and link them into the station. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I'll just use this thing again. There's a reason it works. Oh. There we go. Oh, actually I need one more placement, actually 2 more placements to get this stuff. Actually, let's cut that off of there. I'm just going to turn this directly here. And to do that, I'm going to borrow the corner from here. Actually, I can borrow that entire thing, which is convenient. Exactly as is, too. That's very convenient. Let's see. This is going to end up connecting here, which I think I can just do like this. Yeah, that'll be fine. Can this reach across the whole thing? Yes, very convenient. Then borrow that corner, flip it, and put it right there. And also here. And as long as there's roadwork coverage over all of that, which I think there will be, I'm pretty sure, then this is iron. I think I'm going to add in walls while I'm here. It's going to be out here because I'm going to put another elbows here. Whoop. Oh, I have to tear this part out to get this wall in properly. Is my train in the way? Doesn't look like it yet. Wait, no it is. Let's send it around to here. Wrong button. Remove that one. Get it out of the way. That way the steam train can leave, which is very important. Don't want power to die over here, even though it's actually probably fine. Yeah, okay. I need to also take out gates. I can just do this in one pass. And I'm going to bring that all the way down to here. It's more convenient. Then I'll tear out the corner. Plus a little bit extra so that I don't have to worry about it as much. Try to avoid tearing out the signal. And also avoid standing on the rail. That was close. Then tear out this whole wall all the way up to here. Don't need to worry about the signal on this one. And then place these walls back in. Then I need to place the corner over here still. And then I would have a corner up here wrapping around. Probably should. Oh, I need to add roll boards to this too. Almost forgot about that. There it is. I can never remember how this needs to connect. Is it here? No, it's here. I can be in map view for this part. I guess I might as well get this in here now. That would go there, and then I guess I'm just building out all the walls right now. Up to there. You know what? All the way up to there, even though some of that wall can't be placed. Oh, I almost forgot to set up the station again. Heck. My hands were shifted to the side. Made it harder to type. Iron ore load. Go. And I also need to set this to set train limit. Oh, and there's a train currently trying to get up here. Is it this one? Yep. I just need to let that go around to unload to get it out of the path. No, it's actually still stuck. It's just going to be sitting in the middle of the rail for a bit. Where was that? Up here? Somewhere? I have no idea where that got stuck. But it is stuck somewhere. Probably actually in the way of something. Nope. Looks like it's fine. But it is, I think, time to add these 3 trains in. Let's double check how many iron stops I have. Iron ore load. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yes. There's plenty of stations for trains, even if they aren't all active. 1, 2. These are now both set to automatic. I thought I had another one sitting, but apparently not. Oh wait, this was stone. I didn't mean to launch stone. Was that actually mail? Yes, okay. Here it is. Yep, here's the iron trains. Go, go, and go. Some of these are going to be destination full for a moment. Is there an unload? There is an open unload. Let's send it to unload. And hope that it doesn't actually cause a problem. There's a chance that that might cause a problem if the iron outpost can't actually keep up, but I think it's probably fine. Where is that? Oh. This is why we need the wall. Let's try to fix this quickly so that the bots don't have to do as much. They did a lot of damage pretty quickly there. Yeah, it'll be fine in a moment. Just need to wait for the wall. And it is now bedtime, so I should wrap up the stream. And to quickly double check if there's anything else that I should do quickly before I log off. There's probably something I could do, but I don't think there's anything that I need to do. Backed up to having a whole bunch of Speed Module 3s in stock. Really? This still isn't actually complete? That's probably going to be enough to complete it. Well, no, actually there's a little bit missing. I think I'm going to try to get this last grid space in before we go to bed real quick, just because it's so tiny I might forget. I am going to stay up here until the wall's built, just because this is somewhat vulnerable to attack for a bit, and obviously things can attack it. Oh, radar. I'm going to make these ghost radars, because I don't want the biters targeting these until the wall itself is built, which should coincide. Actually, technically that is not enough yet. There's that radar isn't going to cover the very end here, so I'm going to add one more in. I need to add this to this. Oh, but not with landfill. Then I need to add a couple radars to the other side here, and then I just need to give the bots the radars. At this point, I should have brought the Spidertron up here. Don't know why I haven't yet. Bunch of stuff missing material for construction, including rails. I'm actually curious about that. We need to check on that. Oh, apparently I already did the radar here and already forgot. I know I would have just done that and I just forgot. Wait. They didn't get all the way through though, so I'll place them down this way. There's a lot of radars to be placing down here, but probably fine. I want that on this side. I might have to remove some of these radars, actually, once I get the stone outpost in, because some of the radar is probably in the way of blueprint pieces that need to be placed. I'm pretty sure this is already covered by radar, though. Yes. I'm going to give the bots a bunch of the radars. Actually, I can do that this way. Wait. I have to turn off my own logistics, though, in order to do that. Because otherwise they're just going to give the radars directly back to me. Look at that! Iron train. Loading quite quickly. I probably shouldn't cross the rail when I know it's going to be leaving in a moment, but I did anyway. Why? No, that's fine. Just looked weird. I'm going to stand here-ish, so that I can deal with fighters if they're too close. Or if they start attacking, I mean. I think I can still leave this train here. It's non-critical. How's this going? Good, but this is landfill. It's going in. I can't actually see it because I don't have a radar out here, but that should be the last of the grid. Yep. I would like to know what's missing material for construction. A lot of this is just going to be the flamethrowers, but somewhere there's 100 and something rails missing. And I would like to know where those are. I'm confused. I would like to know where those rails are. It's not over here. This part's doing fine. Where are those rails needed? I want to fix that. Not over here. This is completely fine. I don't think it's over here. This has been working. Ah, it's these rails. Found it. There's a little shortcut. which I'm actually less sure about existing now that I have this inner part, but that is what is missing. What else? What other things? Everything else that's missing is either going to be built by a builder train or is part of this, so that's fine. Is this grid done yet? Nope. Why not? Why isn't this built yet? This shouldn't be something that it has an issue building. Unless it is built and it's just not showing me. Which is possible. Actually, it might just be waiting for radar to highlight it. Oop, that's a lot. And this is why I'm standing here. That's a very lot. I don't have my Spidertron, so I need to be a little bit more careful than this. I don't know if that rock was helpful or harmful. It got in my way, but it also got in their way. Luckily, this should be able to be rebuilt pretty quickly. And that's fine. Okay, I am going to log off now. I need to go to bed. I didn't get very much sleep last night, and it's currently bedtime. Anyway, so yes, very short stream, particularly in comparison to the last couple, which have been like 12 and 10 hours respectively. But yeah, I intend to do another live stream tomorrow, probably a bit longer than this one. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and see you in another video or live stream. Bye.